Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's an honor to be here with you at Herbie's. I was one of the first customers here, and I'm here as a presenter, but I'm also looking around as a consumer. I'm looking at the organics and all the pills that I probably take about 40 or 50 supplements a day, and I get some Life Extension. I get it from here. Most of you have seen me walking around. Artists have seen me walking here from many years from the beginning. Took me 6 years to get the patent on Power Sugar. 6 years, and we have the pack. And it took another year to work out the package, and we have that's a 4-pound canister of the Tiny Meeker Power Bucket. And Tiny Meeker is the only drug-free athlete to bench press over 1,000 pounds. And we have a photo of him on the back here. And what he says about as a power lifter in my sport, I don't have 30 to 45 minutes. I might only have 20 to 30 seconds. Only Power Sugar gives the rush of energy my body needs that fast. So he's going to go to break his 1,000-pound bench press. In fact, in another week or two, in Vegas. So we've got the 4-pound one. Then we've got the packets. We've got this one has got a Power Sugar. There's 100 packets in there. This is what the individual packets look like. That's the logo, and on the back's the ingredients and whatnot. And then we've got the 10-ounce. It's there. And then the back, all the instructions are back there. So 6 years to get the patent, and then another year to work out the labeling, the promotional materials, and getting the marketers. So we're just really beginning the promotional marketing part. What's in it? Xylitol and D-ribo. So it has antimicrobial properties and power components. The antimicrobial properties come actually from both, believe it or not. The xylitol actually helps prevent cavities, the buildup of plaque, and helps fight ear, nose, and throat infections. The D-ribose is more the power component, which leads to instant energy, rapid strength, speeds up muscle recovery, and increases endurance. That's a lot. It does, and plus it helps mobilize and energize the immune system. So both are kicking in there. Good news is it's diabetic friendly. It's not only diabetic friendly, it'll actually lower the blood sugar a little. So there's no insulin spike, there's no glucose spike. It's 5-carbon sugars. Is it natural? Doesn't get more natural than this. Why? Your body's producing these 5-carbon sugars as you're here now. You're actually producing xylitol and D-ribose in your bodies now. Your body cannot produce the 6-carbon sugars that only plants can do. Now, as we know, the 6-carbon sugars, those sugars are more likely to go to your belly fat. There's no proof that this does that. So it's diabetic friendly. It's got 35% less calories. And also in terms of a beauty product, in addition to being a strength and athletic product, it's also a beauty product, and it increases the natural glow. When you take it, it's actually a little bit of a mood enhancer. The eyes get a little more shiny from it when you get up like that. So, say for a woman, it's as effective to adding the beauty to her eyes as an eyeliner or a mascara. And you can put it in extra virgin coconut oil, mix it in, and put it on the hands, the neck, and the face. And it exfoliates, it moisturizes, and it energizes the skin. So. But I'm primarily going to be talking today about the athletic, but just so you know, it also has the beauty component, and we're going to come out with a brochure for that part. But right here is the Power Sugar, and that's me at the age 70. I'm a world champion bodybuilder and a world champion powerlifter. I have world records both in the INBA and WLOP as a bodybuilder, and as a powerlifter, WNPF and WLOP. And I continue to set world records. And I always take the Power Sugar before that. A year ago, I did the Power Grip. We had a big football player from Whittier College at 140 pounds per square inch. I did 195 as a world record, 195 pounds per square inch for the Power Grip. Right before my 70th birthday, I took my Power Sugar. We have these all on DVD. We hooked up 2 Ford F-150 pickup trucks. I sat on the ground. We filled it up with a bunch of guys, and I pulled it 14,000 pounds. I did something that you won't find anybody in any gym that can do. At age 70, I hung 140 pounds from a chain belt, and I did a pull-up. And I have the DVD here where I did 135 pounds, and I went down for 75 push-ups in 46 seconds. Took my Power Sugar first, it's right here at age 70. And then I went a week later and broke that record and did 140 pounds, hanging from a chain belt. You walk in any gym you want. I don't care how ripped, how muscular the guy is. I don't care if he's on steroids. And I'm 70. He can be 27. He won't be able to do it. Just won't be able to do it. I recently did a power hang, which is how much weight can you hang for. I did this a couple of weeks ago. How much weight can you hang from a chain belt and then hang for 5 seconds? I'm up to 255 pounds on that. So for a lot of guys, just coming up off the ground with the 255 hanging on you. So I continue to do these. Recently, about a month ago, I hung 90 pounds from a head harness. Just using my neck, I lifted it 3 times. Lay down on a bench, my legs coming down with it. Did a full leg raise with 70 pounds hanging from an ankle band. But I always take this power sugar. Now, here's the interesting thing about it in terms of energy. Only 30% of the people will get an immediate hit of energy. I'm one of them. Tiny Meek is one of them. But another 40% takes 20 minutes to feel it. So it takes about 20. So that's why when you take the power sugar, when you want the desired effect, you take it 20 minutes before you need the energy, and then you take it 2-3 minutes before. That's what I do with it. Now I have also Dr. Nerenberg's Power Coffee, so it's gonna come out in a container with the coffee and sugar together, the power sugar together. But so you can put it in your coffee. I mean, wow, there's a synergistic effect of that caffeine and this power sugar. You just go boom, ready to go. I had a little bit this morning. This is an early morning for me. I got up at 6. You know, my brain's usually not even functioning at this time. But I took my power sugar, some power coffee. Now about it, because it reduces cavities, the way I take it, and the way you'll see it on this DVD, is just open it up. And so, keep in mind, this is going to reduce cavities. How does it do it? It doesn't work like an antibiotic to kill the bacteria. It creates a smoothness on the mucous membranes, and the pathogens then can't grab a hold, so they can't survive in the environment. I know you have sprays here. You spray up the xylitol in the nose and whatnot to help prevent it. It works because it's got the xylitol. But keep in mind, it has an added power to the xylitol because the D-ribose does energize the whole system, including the immune system. So that's the good news. You're getting immune support from 2 different functions. One, energizing the immune system. One, coating the mucous membrane so the pathogens can't get a grip. So that's why it helps prevent ear, nose, and throat infections, prevents cavities. And if a cavity just started up and it didn't break the enamel yet, it'll remineralize it and it'll reverse the cavity. And also prevent plaque from building up in your mouth. So just like this. I love this stuff. Now, yeah. Pass it around. Now, you used it before you worked out. Okay. We want to say how it affected you?
I used it in my night workout because I didn't want the caffeine from pre-workouts, and I did feel a good amount of energy. I just took 1 packet along with just like my water before, and it felt pretty comparable to the caffeine-loaded pre-workout.
Interesting. You know, we have truck drivers, and we've got DVDs on them, interviewing them, and they said they no longer use the Monster drink and the Red Bull, that this will keep them going without an energy crash when they're driving. One guy who drives all night, and he said he just uses the power sugar now. It's not going to do that for everybody. So 70% will feel a positive, a really good effect. 30% won't feel anything. 5% don't even like the sugar, but 95% of the people love it. So I'm going to pass it out. If you want to just pass this out to everybody. Yeah. Now, when you're working out, I mean, you want to take like 3 of these. 3 of these 20 minutes before you work out, and 3 minutes before. That's like 2 tablespoons. Now, if you take too much too fast, it will have a laxative effect. Now, some people want a laxative effect.
Could you repeat that?
If you take too much too fast, well, you heard it. Okay, get a laxative effect now. But then after the first week, you can increase your dosage and take more. I mean, I just dump in a ton of this stuff, and I'm fine with it. But just take it straight. Just put it right in. Don't. And with coffee, I guess even more powerful. But keep in mind, you're doing a good thing for your teeth right now. Don't feel you're damaging yourself. You're doing a good thing for your teeth. Give yourself a treat. Don't be shy. Down it goes. Yeah. So we'll leave you the flyer here as well, so you'll have that. And the best, yeah, you just want to go right into now. So how do you like the taste of it? How do you like the taste? You like the taste or not?
Yeah, I think it's got really nice taste, and I have like a sweet tooth anyway, so this has a really very natural kind of sugary taste to it.
It doesn't get more natural.
Yeah, I love it. It's very good.
Did you taste it yet, Laura?
I did.
How do you like it?
I like it. Doesn't have that sugar aftertaste.
Yeah, it's not a synthetic sugar. It says if it was synthetic, you get aftertaste. Did you try it, Gina? Yes. How was it for you?
I liked it a lot.
A lot. A lot. There we go. We're getting a lot in there.
It kind of tastes like confectioner's sugar to me.
Yeah, it doesn't have that stevia kind of after.
Oh no, stevia is good. It has no calories, by the way. This has calories, but it's 35% less than conventional sugars. Chris, what about yourself?
Oh, it tastes wonderful. I added a packet to my coffee as well, so that's good.
I'm pumped out of my mind right now. Anybody getting pumped? Because who is anybody here that feels it right away? Because only 30% do.
I got a head rush.
You get a rush.
Yeah.
Okay, get that rush. Tell me about that rush.
Well, I took a whole packet in here, and then I took another packet because I took two. And
Look
then
at his eyes. No, look at his eyes.
No, seriously.
I see the
I
guy.
can feel that.
His
Yeah.
eyes. See the eyes?
No, seriously.
He was looking like this when he came in, right?
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Look at that.
I didn't realize it had that kind of effect, and it
Welcome
did.
to
Yeah.
the 30% club, brother.
Trust me, I'm sensitive to that kind of stuff because I tried everything in here. So.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, 70% get it on, 30% only feel. Some of you are going to feel a glow coming on. I'm glowed up. I mean, I'm really. Look at this guy. Look at Chris. You see the look on me? That's how I get on. I mean, I'm ready to do something. Yeah, ready to do something? You ready? You feel it, right?
Yeah.
What's that? One theory is that it's a vasodilator. We don't have a lot of proof on that, though, but that's one theory about it. It could be a vasodilator. Because how does it work that fast? I mean, how do you get something within minutes to do that much? I've only seen one statement that said it was a mild vasodilator, but I've only seen that statement once. I want to get your questions and comments. Any comments or questions? Again, it's a patented blend. They can't get it anywhere. You're really, believe it or not, you're the beginning of bringing this out to the public. I mean, we've got 35 founders. They use it themselves, and they have their family and friends using it. But we're just really ready to start launching it and bringing it out.
Okay, you got the tub, and then you got the packets. How much is the 10 ounce? How many servings is that considered? So.
Well, you figure if you're going to take three, you're going to take a tablespoon. You're going to take 2 tablespoons a day. 1 tablespoon 20 minutes before, and I couldn't tell you how many tablespoons that's in there, but it'll go a week or so.
Yeah. Okay.
A week or two.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Well, that's good.
You got the packet so you can walk around with it, carry it with you to the gym, but the most cost-effective one is this one, a 4-pound one. But you know, for people, for really serious athletes, that lasts a long time. I've got one that's been around a long time. Yeah. So you've got the packets, and how do you like the packaging on that?
I like it. It's it's very animated. I love it.
We know that it's good for fibromyalgia, the D-ribose. We know it's good for congestive heart failure. We know that for a fact. The Awesome 4 is L-carnitine, magnesium, coenzyme Q10, and D-ribose. We know that for a fact. So we know it's really good for heart health. It's also the xylitol part helps prevent, is good for osteoporosis. But we're going after the athletic environment, and the second thrust is beauty. So we're going to come up with a second brochure. I'll bring that. That should be ready by next week. But good questions. These are all good comments and questions.
One question. Is it temperature sensitive to anything? Like if you use it in either cold or hot liquid, will that kind of...
Yeah, it'll dissolve real well in hot liquid. You know, you can put it in water. If you put too much in, some of it will sink to the bottom, but some of it will stay suspended. We're going to come out with Dr. Nerenberg's Power Water. It tends not to. You're going to have to shake it if it's cold. Sometimes you're going to have to mix it a little bit. Some will stay suspended, some will sink down. So you just got to mix it up a bit. At hot, it stays dissolved really well. Yeah, it dissolves real well in coffee. Now, when you're going to go for athletic events, I mean, I'm always, when you watch the DVD, you'll see I dump a lot in, just a little bit of coffee, and ready to go. Yeah, he's still buzzed up. Yeah, I mean, it really does. It hits. Anybody else feeling it yet?
Okay. I think
you're feeling a little bit now?
I think it takes me about 5 to 10 minutes
5 to 10
feel
minutes
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Through the prior experience. As well.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. That's why I say take it 20 minutes before the workout. Welcome. That's why I say take it 20 minutes before you need it. And even as a beauty product, you want it 20 minutes before, because you want, if a woman wants that glow in her eyes, which really makes her more beautiful, just like an eyeliner or mascara, if she wants her eyes to be shining, take it 20 minutes before and she'll come in with more of a radiance. I mean, Chris was just radiating from his eyes. I get the same way. I'm just, boom, ready to go. My eyes are going. Now, some percentage of the time, I get crazy strong on it. When I'm crazy strong, I'm pretty close to it right now. Yeah, and when I do that, I'll start doing all kinds of push-ups or do whatever. Yeah. Anybody else starting to notice it yet?
I think I felt it at the beginning, and now I don't really.
Okay, what did you feel at the beginning?
A little like.
Surge of energy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, typically the energy will last 2 to 4 hours, but typically there's a lot of variance in that. But it can go 8 hours. Yeah, it can go 8 hours. It's that powerful. Now, keep in mind also it speeds up muscle recovery. You know, in the mitochondria, it burns ATP, and without ATP, you can't have energy. Well, guess what? You can't generate ATP without D-ribose. Your body generates the D-ribose, but if you're exerting yourself a lot, you deplete it, and the body restores it very slowly. You need to supplement it. That's why, if you're really serious athlete, you take it before and after the workout to help restore the D-ribose balance. Because in the mitochondria, you need the oxygen, you need the glucose, but what really ignites the whole thing is the D-ribose, because that gets your ATP going. So it's also, you need it for muscle recovery. We have MMA fighters who take it, jiu-jitsu fighters, runners, bodybuilders, powerlifters. It's across the board. And great for housewives who are vacuuming all day and keep going. I mean, I don't think anybody's more active than the average housewife, just going and doing this, that, and the other thing. This will keep her energy going. Yeah. By the way, it's good for fibromyalgia, but again, we're not talking that much about all the health benefits. We're focusing on the athletic benefit and the health benefit. Again, people want to mix it with some extra virgin coconut oil and put it on their face, their elbows. I get kind of chapped elbows, and I'll put it on there, and it'll start taking that away. Any other comments or questions before we bring out?
Safer than energy drinks.
Oh, a lot safer than energy drinks. This is totally healthy. This is a healthy sugar. We also call it the sugarless sugar. Again, it's a 5-carbon sugar. It's natural. Your body makes it. Your body cannot generate 6-carbon sugars. It's a foreign sugar to your body. Only plants make it during photosynthesis. We want less dependence on foreign oil, right? We want less dependence on foreign sugars. The natural sugar is this. If people use this, we could cut down, we spend in this country $1.1 trillion a year on sugar-related diseases. What are they? Diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, arthritis, periodontal disease. $1.1 trillion. This won't add to any of the fact this will help with those things, so we can cut that. And 1/6 of our GNP is healthcare costs or disease care costs. So this would cut down on that. So if somebody says, how much is it? You tell them it's free. Well, what do you mean? Well, you're going to make money. What do you mean? You're going to have more productive work days. You'll miss work less because your immune system is strengthened, and also the xylitol will cut down on the pathogens being able to do anything to you. So over a lifetime, they have more work days, more productive work days, and a longer work life. So they're going to make money on this sugar. So what does it cost? It's free. Now, you never want to compare this power sugar to the conventional table sugars, because they'll say, it's a lot more expensive. I don't want to do that. Compared to the price of D-ribose. Like I said, a GNC 4 ounces is $30. So they're getting 3 ounces just in this. Any other comments or questions before we bring our time together? So close.
Can they sip on that throughout the workout to give them a steady energy, or is it just?
You could take it throughout, but but really, if you just take it 20 minutes before, 2-3 minutes before, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're ready to go. It's not like you get a hit and it goes off, and you get a hit and it goes. It'll give you. You'll go right through it. Yeah. This is how it works for you. How was that for you when you took it?
Yeah, again, I took it basically just as I was getting ready to go to the gym. So
it took you through the whole workout.
Yeah, I just took it before. I didn't take it during, and even after my workout too, I had trouble, because I went to fall asleep right after, and I wasn't tired, so I did have sustained energy.
Now, I will tell you this: You don't want to take it near bedtime because you get so much power from it. You can have an issue sleeping. I had one person. I was up all night cleaning and doing things because he took it near bedtime, and a woman did also decide it was too much energy. But it's good during the day. And a lot of people need, the afternoon slump or whatever. Boom, it'll get you going into it. And as you know, when it comes to pre-workout supplement or anything, guys who are already in the gym, anybody that's a serious athlete, they want it. They're going to want it once they understand what it is. And the research is, and Arlis can tell you, the research on xylitol D-ribose, nothing's like it. Nothing. And then the other 40%, it's pretty hard to match with the other pre-workout supplements. You just don't get it. You just don't get it at all. And keep in mind, it's good also not only for strength and sudden bursts, it's good for endurance runners. We have Gary Bryant, the second fastest runner for his age in America, 11 years old. We have him on DVD, taking it and running and all. He's got a front cover of running magazines. He uses it. Got MMA fighters want the endurance and they want the muscle recovery because they're spent after their workouts. I mean, they use up so much D-ribose, they're spent. So this is a godsend to them because they're regenerating the D-ribose and then they're ready the next day to go at it again on the mats. So it's good for many aspects of athletics. And also just for the hit of the energy is incredible.
I'm just, you're talking mainly about athletics, but now I'm not a coffee drinker, but I kind of with Chris drinking the coffee. Most people get up in the morning that like their coffee. I'm assuming they get the coffee because they want the little caffeine buzz to get a little energy. So I'm thinking, boy, if you sell this to the average person to add some of that to their coffee, I mean, that could really give them that extra.
But when they see how much more of a buzz they get, there's going to be a percentage of them, and especially if they're part of that 30% that get it right away. Oh yeah, they'll pay. Whoa, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, that's what's got me going this morning. I mean, I got to tell you, I mean, my brain's not usually in gear till 10 in the morning. I don't start seeing patients till 10 in the morning. So I got up. I was, oh, you up so early? I said, I'm going to Herbie's. He says, why? I said, well, I'm doing a presentation. So I had a little oatmeal. I wasn't even hungry yet, and I took just a little bit of coffee, dumped in some power sugar. I have one of these big guys there, but I take it in there, and then boom. And then I took another one straight when I'm here, and I don't know if you could, you know what? You could see the effect. We did a power grip. One week I did 210 pounds per square inch. Great. Then a week later, I'm doing 140, which is a really good grip, but it's down for me. And I had a gentleman in the office with me. He had 110. I said, let me try the power sugar. I took the power sugar, and we've got this on DVD. I went from 140, and this is a matter of minutes. It's hard to believe what I'm going to tell you. I went to 180. But I've got a witness. From 140, and it wasn't planned. I didn't plan ahead of time to do a demonstration. I was just disappointed that I went from 210 the week before to a 140 power grip, 140 pounds per square inch. I was really disappointed. I said, let me try some power sugar. Let me see if I can get that up. It went up from 141. It went up 80 pounds per square inch. He went up from, like, I think 110 to 130. And we're talking minutes. Now, we're not talking like 20 minutes later. We're talking like within a minute. I've got that on DVD. So for that 30%, it's like that. How much more energy are you still feeling now?
Well, yeah, I still feel good.
You still feel really good?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. Coffee, I can drink a whole cup of coffee and go to sleep, and that's why I knew this would be a test. Because coffee doesn't affect me. So I think my theory is it works synergistically with coffee. I think the combination is more powerful than either one alone. That's because I'll go my power coffee. And we'll have, as soon as I'm out with the power coffee, we're going to have instant coffee mixed with the power sugar in a little container thing, and you just pour it in. That'll be out really soon. As soon as I can find a place to buy coffee wholesale. I got to find a supplier, which I'll talk to you after, maybe you know somebody. Any other comments or questions? Anybody ready to work out? Everybody lift some fruit? Well, thank you. It's been an honor to be with you. Doing a great job over here. I love coming here. This is like a hobby when I come here. My wife can't get me out of the store when I'm walking around. Wait a minute. She said, no, we got to go. No, let me look at the fruit section. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.